Welcome back, guys. We're going to be running through the dungeons with Dark Kael. I just got him today this morning, and it's a Japanese holiday, so I didn't get to put a lot of time into this champion, but we're going to run him through almost every dungeon out there, including Spider. The biggest thing about this champion is he can do Burn Explosion on the A1. We're going to hit 3 times. We got a chance to do Poison Explosion and Burn. So that makes it pretty unique for him. And we can lower the crit rate whenever we have poisons up on the enemy by 15%. This works out really well in the clan boss because the clan boss only has 15% crit rate. Here we can extend debuffs. This is fun if you want to use it to go through Doom Tower waves, which Doom Tower just reset, so I can't show you any hard waves. Decrease attack is really strong. Ice Golem is great. Then we can extend any debuffs that are up there on a 4-turn cooldown. Then we come to his A3, which has poison sensitivity along with 3 poisons that he puts up only on 1 target. Man, they missed the mark on this. It should have been AoE to everyone out there because by the time you get this champion, it takes a while. Doom Tower normal secret rooms. You've got Archmage, Akoth the Seared. Both of these are top tier champions to help you with progression in the game. Then you come to Ran and then Dark Kael. So it's going to take quite a long time to get this champion, and really looking over his kit, what we just saw, we could do pretty much this already with Venomage. Let's stop talking bad about our Dark Elf, Darker Kael here and get into these runs so you can see what maybe for you, this is going to be amazing. Maybe for a free-to-play account, low spender, and you've been around for a really long time, this could be a good champion for you. I don't really see it though. I don't see anywhere. We're on a team right now. We're going through Dragon 24. I haven't seen anywhere from me playing through all the dungeons that I would put him in here and just be like, yeah, this is it. Darker Kael works. It's so sad to see him do the A3 and only apply those poisons and poison sensitivity on 1 champion. I locked out his A2 because we're going through with Seer, so I don't need to extend debuffs. I just want him to do that. As soon as we get a poison up, I just want him to help us bring down the dragon quicker. So he'll do his A3, and then he'll do his A1. That's it. A2 is locked out. I don't need that decreased attack, and I don't care about extending what I've got up right now. It's going to be a fast fight, so I just want to try to make it faster. I just want that A1 to knock out these poisons and beat it quicker than normal. Quicker than I normally would. 49 seconds instead of 42. Okay, that's pretty good. But there's a lot of champions we can put in place there to get the damage up. And I did bring in Ghostborn. You can bring in your Lydia. I just prefer using Ghostborn because it keeps it 100%. We always get that decreased defense up. And you can also bring in, what are we going to run? We're going to run this another time and see what our speeds are. Then we're going to jump over to, I did do Fire Knight. We also did Spider and we did Ice Golem because on Ice Golem, we want to take advantage of that A2 and get that decreased attack up and extend debuffs. It works out well. This is just a repeat run because I wanted to see what kind of damage I could really get. I did multiple runs. I think this was one of the better ones where he was really popping the poisons. Remember, each time, though, we get a chance to explode 2 poisons, but only 1 burn. But on something like the Spider, exploding multiple burns is really strong if you only had burns up. But we've got Ninja, too. A lot of us out there have already had Ninja, so Ninja applies burns and explodes burns. 43 seconds. Okay, Dark Kael, not bad, buddy. 1.5 million. That's actually really not bad. This is a pretty feasible team. You bring in Lydia instead of Prince Kaimar. You bring in your Renegade and you reset. Standard team, right? I didn't want to bring in a rare team. I didn't want to take 6 minutes to get through the waves. You can, guys. If you want to bring in a rare team and have your Kael do his A2 to decrease attack, which is really strong, anytime you're going through content to help you get through there so you don't take a lot of damage, and then use your Kael to help you beat the boss once you get there, do it. But for the sake and the time of this video, I really didn't want to just make a really weak team. Okay, I do want to bring in Bad Alcazar, though, to see if we can put up extra poisons and then beat the boss faster. So instead of Archmage, we took him out. We put in Bad El. Now we're going to get up additional poisons on the boss, which isn't going to make it faster because Kael, Dark Kael, he's not doing his A2 still, but he's still doing his A3. Maybe I should lock out the... There's not enough poisons, even with Kael here. If we could have bring in Frozen Banshee and then lock Kael from doing his A3 and A2 and just do the A1 the whole entire time, because we have Giant Slayer too. As far as masteries go, we have Giant Slayer on here for that A1. Try to get some more damage and then explode the poisons. It wasn't faster this run, but that was RNG. Right here you can see Kael does not hit On that A3, we do hit a lot. I mean, you can see the numbers, right? You see that almost 100,000, 99, 99, 99, 99 from exploding all those poisons. It looks strong. It looks fun, but I think it's going to be better for us when we try them on the clan boss. Once we have some different clan boss teams out there, some unkillable clan boss teams, hopefully you have an unkillable team by now. And if you don't have an unkillable, still bringing that decreased attack with extending debuffs up there could help your team out. But by the time you get this guy, I mean, how many months or a year is it? Or maybe a year and a half? How long is it going to take people to get strong enough on a free-to-play, low-spending account, get those 3 other secret room fragment champions, and then you finally get your Dark Kael to where he's not... I don't know. I don't feel like he's better than Venomage. I just really have a hard time believing this guy is better than Venomage. We do have the poison sensitivity, gives us a little bit more damage on those poisons. He is exploding. This is a pretty good run. I think at the end, he misses some of these explosions on the A1. We're extending the debuffs. We're doing decreased attack so we stay alive on the Ice Golem. Of course, again, I'm sorry if you hate seeing Seer, but it's just the easiest thing to do to show off what we can do on the boss. All we're worried about is what Kael can do on the boss. We're not worried about the waves right now. We'll look at it later on. Okay, this is more like what a clan boss would be because we're going to get the poison up and we're going to get up burns. AoE provoke with our Visix. We're going to do turn meter reduction. Big hits. There we go. We got the poisons up. Let's see what he does. Look for that A1 when he goes in here and hits the spider boss. There it is. There it is. 221,000. Along with whatever poisons he took off. I think he just hit twice there on that A1 because it's a 35% chance, and he did burn each time. He got the burn and then whatever poisons there again. Nice. So I think this is speeding it up, but honestly, you just bring a Renegade in, the same exact team, you take out a Cold Heart, and you're going to get the same time. The same exact time. It's fun seeing him do this. And I locked out his A2 because we don't really need to worry about where I'm at in the game, that AoE decrease attack and extending the debuffs. We just want to kill this quicker. See, I think he missed. I think he missed a whole bunch on his A1. And Venomage's A1 is 50% chance to explode 2 poisons every hit, but she only hits twice. His is 3, but his is only a 35% chance to do it. Or are we just going to go to Ice Golem? No, we're going to go to Ice Golem. I didn't show you the Renegade team. I put a Renegade in there. She reset the same exact when we got a minute time. So we really don't, he's not speeding anything up in Spider, I guess I should say. Here was just for fun. We're going to use his A2 to extend these debuffs, which means that we're going to do more damage. And the only reason we've got to do it here, we've got it, since we're bringing in Xavia, we have to do it on a magic affinity boss so they can both take advantage of it. And this is Ice Golem 25. Well, we're going to get up some more poisons, try to block revive on these 2 guys, and then see what Dark Kael and Xavia can do together. And the only reason why they're staying alive is the way that I have them built, right? They're both in Regen and Immortal, both of them, which normally you would never have Xavia in Regen and Immortal, but it really doesn't matter. She's just there to do the poison explosion, just like Kael's doing right here. Boom, block revive on him. Get up some more poisons for us, stay alive. So it's not, we've done better runs. We've actually done a video on Ice Golem 24 and 25 using poison explosions with reset champions, and it's been quicker and better than what we're seeing right here. But we need to explore. We need to explore everything he can do because, again, I've only been able to play around with this for maybe an hour or 2. So you guys let me know if there's any cool stuff you might have seen out there, any ideas you have with this champion. We are going to play him on the clan boss. I think that's where he's really going to shine the most, on a clan boss. We'll get that video out maybe tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Dark Kael, minute and 24 with Xavia 2 Taurus and him extending on the A2, decrease attack on the boss as well, and then doing the explosion on the A1. I feel like my commentary was a little slow or out of it going over Dark Kael, but I'm just not really impressed. It takes a long time to get this champion. I'm hoping on the clan boss I'll feel much better about him. His A2 can do a lot of damage, AoE, just like Archmage Helmet's A2 can do tons of damage, but I never advise building these type of champions for damage. They're really support champions. If you can get more damage out of any of your champions, sure, do that. Do that to help you get through your runs faster, but right now I was trying to solo even Dragon 20 with him and it wasn't working. because we're only doing single target poisons, which takes forever to kill someone. Forever and ever to kill someone, although we are doing AoE decrease attack, which helps us stay alive. It's just not feasible to do a solo run with him, even on Dragon 20. And this guy just, even with what he's got on right now, wasn't working out. I do have 2 counterattack accessories, so we can counterattack. Take advantage of those on the clan boss, so we can counterattack on our Demitha team. 45,000 HP. His HP is pretty low. He's got high defense. Maybe we could take advantage of that high defense and build it up and possibly solo Dragon 20 if we wanted to with some kind of insane gear. Maybe we could. Here are the masteries I've got on him so far. These are masteries that I can use on an unkillable clan boss team, so I didn't get anything to give us additional speed, which I would do if we were going to solo, or if I was just going through dungeon runs, I would definitely get this one, so we could get additional turn meter whenever debuffs fall off. And then whatever else you want to pick up along the way. And I do like having Giant Slayer since he hits 3 times on that A1, but it only hits 1 time on the A3. What was his A3 cooldown? 3 turns, right? Yeah, 3 turn cooldown, and then we lock this out. So if you're going through all of his abilities, you guys let me know. With as many hits as that is, 3, 4, 5, going through that rotation on a 3 turn cooldown, would it then be better to put him in War Master? Now, I was locking out some of those skills, and I really just want him to do his A1 as often as possible. Plus, we've got counterattack accessories, so I'm thinking Giant Slayer for sure, because we get that counterattack on that A1, and we start hitting more Giant Slayer procs, and then exploding more poisons. I'm pretty sure that's what we go for. Man, I might have to re-record this whole thing. I don't feel excited at all. I hope you guys enjoyed the first glimpse of Dark Kael. We're going to do better. We're definitely going to do much better and make him look better on the clan boss. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I will see you all in a video soon.